Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Brooklyn Hine. Well, the hunt is over for the Riverfest medallion. Riverfest organizers announced this morning that the 2026 medallion has been found. It was located behind the sign facing the river under the eagle statue in Riverside Park. And speaking of, Riverfest is quickly approaching and organizers have already began setting up. The annual festival is held annually in Riverside Park over the 4th of July weekend. It was established in 1983 and organizers say it was created with something for everyone in mind, from food and festivities to fireworks and live entertainment.
So we started setup with our volunteers around 7 o'clock this morning. Started unloading trailers, just kind of getting equipment placed throughout the park. A lot of it kind of went up yesterday a little bit, but today's our main focus.
Riverfest officially kicks off on Wednesday, July 1st, and will run through the evening of Saturday, July 4th. Well, Greg, it probably was a little toasty out there for those volunteers, but nothing compared to what we have ahead, huh?
Today was just temperatures that you would expect to see at the end of June going in July, and we're going to come up with temperatures that, yes, are going to be very dangerous as we go Monday and Tuesday, and that's why with alert day conditions. For these 2 days, it's more confidence that we're going to see heat index over 100. We could see it further on the week, but there's still a lot of question marks. It gets a little murky with the details, given we will have thunderstorms going on at the same time. So that's why it's not going beyond that, but certainly could. These temperatures actually are a little bit below for this time of year, but it felt warmer because we've been so cool lately. But all in all, a few clouds out there, fantastic conditions overall. We still got a few cumulus, fair low cumulus out there. Those will kind of dissipate. Otherwise, feel like current temperatures are right at the same one, indicating dew points are very quiet. Should be a quiet evening. 71 at 10 p.m. with light winds, light conditions, and for La Crosse too, and Eau Claire, excuse me, they're going to see similar conditions. A few clouds out there, 69, light winds, and very comfortable conditions. And yes, we have excessive heat, and we'll kind of break down how long this stretch will last, including if it'll extend all the way to the 4th of July weekend. That all coming up a bit later.
All right, we'll look forward to that. Thanks, Greg. And a reminder, you can track weather on your block by downloading the First Warn Weather app. You can find it at the App Store or on Google Play. And as this heat is coming our way, medical experts say it's essential to stay hydrated. News 8 spoke with a registered dietitian who recommends consuming at least 64 ounces of water a day and adding 8 more ounces of fluid per 30 to 60 minutes spent outside.
If someone is drinking water at least once an hour, we say usually that's great. Make sure that it's enough. Make sure it's as much plain water as possible. Again, minimal caffeine, and try to make sure that your urine is that very light yellow or clear color.
Williams adds to limit caffeine intake to no more than 200 milligrams. Caffeine has diuretic properties that can flush out your body's fluid.
$3,000 towards your room.
The Onalaska American Legion Post is being presented with a surprise donation of $53,000. The donation is to help assist with the post's roof replacement project. And this weekend, the Legion is hosting a 3-day celebration honoring America's 250th birthday.
Breathless when they revealed the amount, and I was not expecting any donations of this size, especially from the ones that are performing the work on our roof. It means a tremendous amount of this is veterans supporting veterans. They're always there for one another.
Along with the donation, veterans are reuniting at the post 20 years after serving together in Iraq. Along with America's 250th birthday, it's the city of Onalaska's 175th anniversary. The city is commemorating the milestone with a full day of events showcasing historical displays. The celebration is showcasing Onalaska's history and community spirit with a medallion hunt, along with a house decorating contest. Organizers say it's a way for businesses, nonprofits, and community members to collaborate and celebrate. Also in Onalaska today, community members taking a look at new spaces at the middle school and high school. Back in 2022, a $75 million referendum passed for the district, paving the way for new classrooms at the middle school, along with a health services space. And at the high school, several updates throughout the building.
Today, we're incredibly excited to show off our new music areas, our new technology education areas, our math areas, our science, our business, our French, all of the different pieces that brought our building up to code from an accessibility standpoint and flat out made it what students need to have in 2026.
The principal adds that the new projects were built with flexibility in mind and are designed to be relevant for years to come. Emergency service crews are showing their appreciation for community support today. Community members are joining local emergency services for a day packed with family-friendly activities. Folks can interact with firefighters, rescue crews, and first responders.
Show the community we appreciate them. They've supported us at other fundraisers, so this is a day for us to give back. And I'm looking forward to the fireworks tonight at 10 o'clock.
We're here available to help the community when they need the help and to have fun and a good outcome.
The event also features live music and fire and rescue demonstrations. Today in Sparta, demonstrators are hosting a gravestone cleaning workshop at Mount Hope Cemetery, showing the correct techniques while highlighting the do's and the don'ts. It's hosted by the Monroe County Local History Room and Museum. Organizers say gravestones are not only a visual remembrance of a loved one, but also provide essential information about ancestors.
Many of these gravestones contain information about an individual that may not be recorded anywhere else, and so we want to preserve that. Also, gravestones are a way for us to understand culture over time, so they're wonderful artifacts of history themselves.
The workshop also included a presentation about the historical significance and symbolism of various gravestones. Still ahead on your weekend news, we've heard the negative impact social media can have on the younger generations, but new studies say older adults are just as at risk. We'll have this weekend's top medical headlines after the break.
Our 4th of July sale is going on now at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. So shop unbeatable prices on all the gear and supplies you need to celebrate your way. Right now, 4 packs of Ball Americana canning jars, just $9.99. 25% off Americana teas for the family. And new sets of tires. Buy 3, get 1 free. Save even more with consumer rebates, plus extra reward savings on select brands. Find the value you need to celebrate your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
To everyone who finds joy in a great meal, we can't wait to see you again at Culver's.
What makes us happy is making you happy.
We want every meal
to be filled with big bite moments.
Lick the spoon moments.
And even get your hands off my cheese curds moments.
They're just too good to share. From the juiciest bites to the sweetest scoops.
We're all about bringing people together
over delicious food. From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah!
At first glance, some matchups seem unfair, but it's all about having the right strategy.
I'm Joel Brennan, and I've got real plans to move Wisconsin forward.
Shooting to expand Badger Care to make health care more affordable.
Made it.
Guarding against Trump's chaos and defending our democracy.
Bingo.
Blocking corporations from buying up homes and changing how our schools are funded. The competition can try their flashy moves, but I'm ready to lead Wisconsin on day one.
Bang!
You still got it, Dad.
If high gas prices and car payments are getting you down, come see us at Sugarloaf Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Winona. We have a special purchase of 2025 Nissan Altimas featuring 39 miles per gallon highway, blind spot detection, Apple CarPlay, remote start, and factory warranty. And get this, just $999 down and $329 per month. So ditch that old car and get to Sugarloaf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Highway 61, Winona.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Tensions remain high in the Middle East, and a ceasefire hangs in the balance as Iran responded to a U.S. airstrike by attacking a U.S. ally early Saturday. This comes as Israel carried out a new attack on Lebanon. CBS News' Aaron Navarro has more.
The U.S. military carried out retaliatory strikes against Iran on Friday, one day after Iranian forces hit this Singapore-flagged commercial ship making its way through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran condemned the overnight strikes as, quote, savage and vowed to defend itself. Early Saturday, Bahrain, a U.S. ally, reported strikes by Iranian drones, which the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps claimed targeted a, quote, terrorist army in the Gulf state. The U.S. strikes come a day after President Trump expressed displeasure with Iran violating its ceasefire agreement.
I don't like the fact that they took a shot yesterday. They shouldn't be doing that.
All of this comes after Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced on Friday the framework of a deal between Israel and Lebanon.
Final destination? peace between our two countries. Real peace, where both countries will live in security, where Israel's and Lebanon's sovereignty will be respected, honored, and protected.
The trilateral framework we signed today is a first step on the road to restoring Lebanese sovereignty and territorial integrity.
Hezbollah, which was not part of the negotiations, rejected the deal on Saturday, calling it a, quote, disgrace as they promised to keep fighting Israeli forces. Late Saturday, clouds of smoke rose in southern Lebanon, the result of a new Israeli airstrike. The area struck is outside the security zone that Israel said its troops will continue to control, the latest example of ongoing hostilities in the region. Aaron Navarro, CBS News, the White House.
A South Florida search and rescue team is heading overseas today, answering the call after deadly earthquakes devastated Venezuela. Miami-Dade Fire Rescue says its urban search and rescue team, Florida Task Force 1, took off from Homestead Air Force Base today. The team is deploying to Venezuela, where crews are racing to find survivors after twin earthquakes struck on Thursday. Officials say the death toll has climbed to more than 1,400 people, with thousands more injured. More than 200 people have been rescued so far, but tens of thousands are still unaccounted for. In Washington, D.C. this weekend, folks are visiting the Freedom 250 Great American State Fair. It's a 16-day event that features a 110-foot Ferris wheel and pavilions that represent each state and territory. The celebration comes ahead of America's 250th anniversary next weekend. In this weekend's top medical headlines, children who drink sodas, sports drinks, and fruit juices have a higher risk of developing high blood pressure as adults. A study in Canada suggests the risk for kids can be lowered by replacing sugary drinks with whole fruit, milk, or just plain water. Well, scientists say they figured out why pollution affects some asthma patients more than others. A University of Pittsburgh study found that specific genes that some people have can make them more vulnerable to air pollution than others. By identifying the genes, researchers say they may one day be able to develop new treatments for asthma. Well, we hear a lot about the damage social media does to young people, but a new study shows it's having a negative effect on older people as well. A study in Canada found that the use of social media by people over 55 can harm their mental health. The biggest factors that impact mental health negativity are viewing distressing content and comparing yourself to others. We'll have more news ahead, but first.
Yeah, the heat's going to be arriving Monday, Tuesday, but in the meantime, we do have some storms that contend with Sunday and then more storms potentially all of next week. So we'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Get 4th of July savings now at Home Furniture and score a free 75-inch TV with a purchase of $29.99 for the ultimate viewing experience. Or take an extra 10% off the home price. 4th of July savings now at Home Furniture.
Is your concrete cracked, stained, or darkening your space? Here at River Valley Floor Shield, we provide a concrete coating that turns that dark and damaged space into a durable, weather-resistant surface that matches your home perfectly. We are looking for limited homeowners to take place in our concrete blow-up special, where they will receive 25% off the project in a new space they're proud of. Call today to see if you qualify.
We are the Dillos. We are from Northern Kentucky. Being out in a rural area, coverage is pretty hit and miss with other carriers, so switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems that we had.
I'm able to use T-Satellite now. When you need to communicate, you can communicate.
America's best network needs off-the-grid satellite coverage with T-Satellite. Plus, over the past 5 years, T-Mobile customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T, and enjoy a 5-year price guarantee on experience plans.
The value that we get with T-Mobile is excellent.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now, I have Skyrizi.
And now I'm back in the picture.
Skyrizi is the only IL-23 inhibitor proven to help achieve remission, meaning few to no symptoms in just 4 weeks for some people. Many were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 4 years. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Now's the time to take control of your Crohn's. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Join the conversation. Like us on Facebook.
Hurry into Home Seasonal Concepts for the patio overstock sale. Get over 50% off select collections, but when they're gone, they're gone. Plus, save on select in-stock patio umbrellas, fire tables, seat cushions, and protective covers during the patio overstock sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Yeah, it's about time. We haven't seen some of this heat here for quite a while, and we haven't seen an excessive heat watch out for all the way till like last summer. Even then, I don't think we had one. It was more just warning. So this places pretty big confidence that we're going to have excessive temperatures that once again are going to be above 100 for heat indices, potentially above 105. But more importantly, it also factors in the overnight lows, which are going to be above 75. So that duration and the attempt to not be able to recover overnight is really what's critical at this, is because usually if you get those temperatures below 70 at night, you can at least cool off a little bit at night, but it's not going to be the case all the way through Tuesday night, even in through Wednesday too. So that's why it's out there. They'll upgrade that to advisory or warning depending on how things play out, but it looks fairly certain we're going to see that type of condition. There's your heat indices for Monday. Tuesday, you can see just a little bit lower, and then Wednesday it's more in question because we have showers and thunderstorms, or at least cloud cover, that may play a factor, and that's why it's going to be hot or very humid, but it's less certain that we're going to be as hot Monday and Tuesday, and that's why we got the alert days for only those 2 days. There's a possibility we might extend this. You can see Eau Claire too, similar type of thing. The trend kind of comes down, and then Wednesday it really comes down because showers and thunderstorms are looking a little bit more certain. And once again, with this environment, you're going to have them early morning, redeveloping late evening hour, and then late at night too. So there's several periods. Pretty much a lot of the daytime you won't see them, but that's why we don't have the alert day beyond that. Now it's consecutive 90 days that you would see here. 1311, that's consecutive over 90. You can see when the dates were. We average right now about 17 per year, and you can see 10 for Eau Claire. If you go to 95, which we could see, you had to go back to some of the most ones that we've seen 95. If you remember 1988 when we had the drought year, well over 20. So usually when you get that warm, it's a drier heat. Not this case. It's going to be more moisture. You can see tomorrow, that's when we really shoot that moisture up. And overall, you see the trend. It's a little bit going back down, but very slowly all the way to Thursday. But still, it's going to be humid to oppressive, tropical feeling all the way through about Friday. But it will come down a little bit, especially as you go further north. Alert day possibilities are beyond Wednesday because we could have severe thunderstorm possibilities, and some areas could still have some dangerous heat all the way through Friday. Even the 4th of July is kind of in the ballparks too, but more details when we get closer. There's the big system right there, and that, yes, is going to be producing snow in southwest Montana. That's how cold this is and strong it is. Quite a bit, actually, when the cold air gets wrapped up. So that system will eventually work its way to the plains, eastern plains, and stall out, and that's where it's going to sit. Thunderstorms tomorrow. With the surge of moisture, we have thunderstorms overnight that could impact areas if they stay together. And you can see them approach basically Sunday just afternoon. This looks to be more Eau Claire. It'll come through with some showers and storms somewhere between La Crosse and Eau Claire. I think there will be some activity come through. A lot of other areas will just see cloud cover for Sunday, and then we might see more showers going on Sunday night and Monday morning, basically north of Eau Claire, as this moisture and warm front kind of sits there. So that's what we're seeing for Sunday. It will keep the temperatures down, but the humidity comes back up. So 70-degree plus dew points will be back in the forecast as we go to the afternoon hour. Otherwise, it still says very muggy even through the 4th, but we still see a little bit less than activity towards the 4th and beyond, and potentially these are 90s here, but if you go up to like Rusk County, by the time we get to Wednesday, Thursday, they're more in the mid-80s. They're much cooler too, and that'll extend all the way through the weekend. So there will be a differential between some areas of where we're in the 90s. When you go further north, it might be in the low to mid-80s.
Okay, good to know. Thanks for that update, Greg. Coming up next in sports, a look back at last night's record-setting start from Milwaukee's ace, plus Legion action from Mount Alaska. Kate has the highlights after the break.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions. River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Tuesday night is rib night. Get a half rack of barbecue ribs with baked beans, coleslaw, and cornbread for only $23.99, plus $1 off craft beer. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
Summer is here. This summer, make the most of every moment at the Y. From swimming and fitness classes to pickup games, family activities, and space to simply recharge, there's something here for everyone. New to the Y? This summer is the perfect time to jump in. With one payment for the entire summer, you can enjoy 3 months at the Y for 20% off regular membership rates. The La Crosse Area Family YMCA. Your summer starts here.
America 250. A bigger celebration means bigger savings here at Carl's. Save up to 45% instantly on major appliances and up to $4,000 in vendor rebates. Purchase any LG 4-piece kitchen package over $29.99 and get this LG 55-inch TV free. We have in-store specials, free installation on select dishwashers, and Serta mattresses are on sale. America 250. It's time to celebrate here at Carl's.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
I'm Tom Tiffany. I grew up on a dairy farm milking cows just like this one. Madison politicians, they've been milking you for every dollar. And now, the cost of living, it's utterly ridiculous. I'm running for governor to make life more affordable. Stop Wall Street from buying our homes, big data from bulldozing our farmland, and audit state government to clean out waste and fraud in Madison. I'm gonna need a bigger shovel, right, Daisy?
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Tuesday night is rib night. Get a half rack of barbecue ribs with baked beans, coleslaw, and cornbread for only $23.99, plus $1 off craft beer. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
We've got a weekend filled with Legion baseball games in Onalaska as Post 336 was hosting their annual summer tournament. Along with the action on the field, the American Legion was also hosting a big America 250 celebration, which brought an exciting atmosphere to the afternoon. Let's go there. Game 3 of the day, Westby Coon Valley taking on Fenimore. Railers would score 1 in the top of the first, but the Bandits would answer. First, it's Maddox Fensel with the grounder to short. That would score Devin Nedlin. Then the next batter, and Caden Kerner crushes this pitch over the head of the left fielder. That goes off the wall. The Bandits add another, and they take the lead. Still in the first, Will Keeneland's coming up to bat, and he's going to single into center field. Westby goes up 3-1, but trouble in the second. Railers load the bases, and Jude Kinney finds a hole in the infield. Fenimore with 4 runs in the inning as they would take the lead, but the Westby bats were not slowing down. It's Fensel again with a line shot into left field. Nedlin rounds third. He's going to come in to score. This one was back and forth all game long, but Westby would score 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning as they hold on to win 12-9, the final. All right, Brewers starter Jacob Misiorowski brought the heat Friday night. Literally, in the first inning against the Cubs, he fired a fastball to Pete Crow Armstrong at 105.5 miles per hour, breaking his own record for the fastest pitch ever tracked by a starting pitcher in the pitch tracking era. It's also tied for the 3rd fastest pitch by any pitcher since 2008. Misiorowski said he actually slipped a bit on the pitch. Pete Crow Armstrong still managed to foul it off before eventually striking out. Milwaukee went on to beat Chicago 6-2, and Misiorowski added 8 strikeouts as his ERA sits at 1.45. The Brewers took care of business in that game last night, picking up the win in the first game of the series. We go again tonight. In fact, we're already in the first inning. Kyle Harrison on the mound for Milwaukee. I'll have full highlights later tonight at 10. In the group stage matches, including a statement result against Spain, one of the favorites to win it all. It's been one of the best underdog runs of the summer, but the challenge only gets bigger as they will face Argentina in the knockout rounds next Friday. As for the United States, they will face Bosnia in the group of 32 knockout rounds on Wednesday. That's all for sports. We've got more weather after the break.
Don't let small cracks become costly repairs. Driftless Seal Coating and Striping provides professional seal coating, crack filling, and parking lot striping. Superior results, competitive pricing, and service you can trust for commercial or residential. Call today.
The Toy Scout is coming to Wisconsin to buy your old toys. We'll be at the Hampton Inn, Chippewa Falls, June 26th through the 28th, and at the Stony Creek Hotel La Crosse in Onalaska, June 29th through July 1st. Bring your old toys. Get money. Admission is free. Visit toyscout.com or call 561-628-1990. The Toy Scout is coming to buy your gold jewelry, silver, coins, class rings, and more. We'll be at the Hampton Inn, Chippewa Falls, June 26th through the 28th, and at the Stony Creek Hotel in Onalaska, June 29th through July 1st. Bring your items. Get paid cash. Visit toyscout.com or call 561-628-1990.
At La Crosse Country Club, membership means more time together. Our private pool features lap lanes, instructor-led swim lessons, and supervised family swim hours. Our tennis program offers individual and group lessons, youth clinics, and competitive leagues on well-maintained courts. Members also enjoy seasonal family events, dining privileges, and guest access. Programming built around your schedules. Experience a longer season with a welcoming community. Scan the QR code or schedule your VIP tour today.
Do you have the before and want the after? From driveways to parking lots, Driftless Seal Coating and Striping delivers professional results that look great and last. Residential or commercial, we've got you covered. Driftless Seal Coating and Striping. Call today and get the after you've been looking for.
All right, as a moisture surges north, we have showers and thunderstorms, a complex that will develop some point over Minnesota, and it is pushing eastward. If it survives, and it likely will, areas north of La Crosse to Eau Claire could see rain, thunderstorms come through potentially late morning or early afternoon Sunday. As you go further south, it's less likely to see that activity, and that same area may see more stuff Sunday night. Definitely muggy, but then the heat, because we'll have blessed clouds Monday, Tuesday, dangerous heat, and then there afterwards, it's very humid, it's muggy, it could be cooler north, warmer south, kind of depends on where you're at, but very active all the way through potentially the 4th of July. So stay tuned, there's your alert days and alert day possibilities. Any of these storms could produce some damaging winds or torrential rainfall given the pattern, so something we'll have to keep an eye on. In 4th right now, warm, that's a 91. Now if you go up to Rusk County, it may be in the 85, 86 range, so it's a little bit different there, but it will be warm and above average, and we'll keep tuned on what goes on. But it's an active period in July, and we got some July weather coming.
And those are the summer temps that we've been waiting for.
Yeah, that is true. All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you at 10.